The Aztalan site interested me though in Wisconsin because looking at these old images, it did seem to convey that it was a step pyramid. And looking at some of the original sketches of the ground, it once again seemed to match many of the other things that we had seen over time. And now, doing well over a year of explorations, we can see that the map of the Aztalan ground shows many great structures and a very impressive layout. But why is it that we always have this mentality that this had to be a certain way? And how could anybody who lived hundreds of years after this all transpired know exactly what things were like in these particular societies, these towns, these mounds? What was really the intention behind them? In fact, when you actually go and you walk the grounds and you look at some of the historical markers there, they'll inform you that it was the early European stories or the early European explorers who regaled their stories behind what these people were like. Actually, being on site, I remember being impressed at how everything was laid out. But I also noticed that there seemed to be an intention to communicate to us about what was really going on, as though we were supposed to have a particular perception. Because you might notice they put the palisades everywhere, and did those actually exist? Why would anybody bother with those? That almost looks like something that gives you a little bit of a distant past, or maybe some perception that's not actually correct with what the people at that time used. And again, what are we really walking on here? These are the kind of things that we need to consider. Because when you look dead ahead at the mound, you can see that there's a lot of geometric precision to it. You can't simply try to hand wave it away and say it's a natural formation.